Good morning, all. Welcome to the channel Biotech Mirror. Now, big story coming out, India's first COVID-19 vaccine candidate, yes, Covaxin, to begin human trial in July. On July 2nd, this letter from ICMR created the news, and from then it's taking over all the media houses. Both national and international media is looking forward to this news as it is a very challenging job to do. Hindustan Times says India races to have vaccine ready by August. Similarly, Bangkok Post, India has an ambiguous timeline for its first potential coronavirus vaccine, from human trials to general use in just 6 weeks. Let's get to the basics first. Who is ICMR and why it is so important to get its approval? Now, the ICMR, as we all know, Indian Council of Medical Research. So, it is an apex body in India for the formulation, coordination, promotion of all biomedical research which is going on in the country. It is one of the oldest and largest medical research bodies in the world. Now, ICMR is funded directly by Government of India and it is handled by Department of Health Research and Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. So, according to ICMR, they have got total 26 national institutes throughout the country, which are specifically dealing research with health topics and diseases including tuberculosis, leprosy, cholera, diarrhea, viral diseases including AIDS, malaria, Kala-Azar, and some research going on in nutrition, food and drug toxicology, reproduction and immunology, oncology, etc. Apart from this, they've got 6 medical research centers which also been known as regional medical research centers. Those have been divided in throughout the geography of this country, and their aim is to strengthen and generate research capabilities according to different geographical regions. Now coming to the second question, who is Bharat Biotech? So Bharat Biotech is a leading biotechnology and biopharmaceutical company from India, started in 1996 by Dr. Krishna M. Illa and Mrs. Suchitra Illa. Now, the company is dedicated to creating innovative vaccines and biotherapeutics. Today, the company holds more than 160 patents. The company has also developed vaccines against polio, rotavirus, Japanese encephalitis, and Zika virus. Now, here we come to our third question. What is Covaxin? Bharat Biotech created Covaxin in collaboration with Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR) and National Institute of Virology. According to the company, the SARS-CoV-2 strain was isolated in NIV Pune and then transferred to Bharat Biotech. The indigenous inactive vaccine was developed and manufactured in Bharat Biotech's BSL-3 high containment facility located in Hyderabad, India. Drug Controller General of India, DGCI. This is the granting body which grants permission for human trial, has already given permission for phase 1 and phase 2 clinical trial across India in July 2020. And now all these permissions have came after Bharat Biotech submitted their preclinical studies, results from their preclinical studies to be very precise, which demonstrate promising and extensive safety and immune responses. Now ICMR came into the picture, and ICMR provided a list of 12 hospitals and said all the clinical trial will be conducted by them only. And similarly, a letter has been provided to 12 hospitals for selecting carrying out clinical trials to ensure that subject enrollment has been started and initiated no later by July 7. If you want to go through the hospital list, all those 12 hospital list, the list has been provided in our description box. Please go through it. Going to the last and most important question, is this achievable? Bharat Biotech plans to enroll 375 people in the first phase and total of 750 people in the second phase of clinical trial. Sources are from ICMR. So now getting to the biology of vaccination. If immunoglobulin increase fourfold, the vaccine is considered a success and we move to the next phase. A vaccine usually goes through 3 phases of human trial. Now the question is how all 3 phases can be conducted within a month and a half. And it would be very surprising if things are done how it is planned. So now, according to a detail from Bharat Biotech India Limited, in this application estimated phase 1 and phase 2 trial of the vaccination can take a year and 3 months. including at least a single month for phase 1 alone. Now, if a person is vaccinated, the body will take around 28 days to produce antibodies, theoretically. So, theoretically, it is possible to see if antibodies can generate in the participant by August 15 this year. But practically, it is very impossible to provide confirmed data by then. The approval of the ethics committee takes time, selection, enrollment criteria, everything takes time. So, making the vaccine feasible for public use within 2015 seems very challenging. So, for that thing, according to details from Bharat Biotech India Limited, in its application estimated phase 1 and phase 2 trials to take a year and 3 months, including at least a single month for phase 1 trial alone. So, if a person is vaccinated, the body will take 28 days to produce antibodies. Now, that's theoretically. So, theoretically, it is possible to see if antibody generate in participants by August 15 this year. But practically, it is impossible to provide confirmed data by then. The approvals of the ethical committee takes time, selection and enrollment criteria takes time. Making the vaccine feasible for public use will take a year or more. Even the most ambitious companies in the world that are in more advanced stages for developing of the COVID-19 vaccine have a longer time frame. Even having all the trial results with safety and efficacy data by August 15, it seems to be pretty difficult for ICMR to get through it. While in the meantime, Zydus Cadila is working on 2 more vaccines. Serum Institute, Biological E, Bharat Biotech, India Immunologicals and Mavinax are also working on 1 vaccine each. Let's see which comes out and what became the fate of this ICMR project. For any other updates, stay tuned and stay connected.